We report on the opioid epidemic all the time, but seeing it with your own eyes, photojournalist Shane McCackern and I hit Philadelphia's ground zero in the war against opioids. The moment we stepped out of the van, stark reality. So how did we get here? How do we get out of here? Our hearts broke, but we also left inspired. Inspired by two men who work for the city of Philadelphia and are a force of change right there in the streets.
Listen, if I can do it, you damn sure can do it.
Two lives on the line. Two moments in time. And this played out within 1 minute of us hitting Kensington Avenue.
I've seen nurses, teachers, correction officers. I've seen them lost in this neighborhood and actually die in this neighborhood.
Philadelphia, not just about neighborhoods. It's also about territories.
You're not going to go up Strawberry Mansion and get heroin. You might go up there and get crack. You might go to 17th and Jefferson to get pills.
But you go to Kensington to get heroin and the like.
Folks come here from all over. Bucks County, Harrisburg, Allentown, Pottstown,
Boston.
And they get stuck.
You know, when you get mice on the track, they come down here and get stuck. Can't get out.
How long you been out here?
A year and a half.
A year and a half. And you never thought you was going to be out here a year and a half. You just came out here to get high one day, right? That's what happens. You know, people get lost out here.
Rick Ford got lost.
Had we met 20 years ago on the streets?
I would have robbed you.
Ramon Cruz got lost.
Just a couple of years ago, I was running right through these streets. Everybody know me around here.
Both on the streets, both jailed, both now talking the talk of recovery because they've walked the walk of addiction.
It's not a book story, it's a real life story.
Do you think that God led you through the valley of darkness
Of course.
to be able?
Of course.
How do you break people free from the shadows, from the din of what's known as hell under the L?
I say this quite often. It takes a village to raise a child, but what about if the village is sick? What about if the village is sick?
Are you trying to go into treatment, detox? Okay.
Within the past year, the city of Philadelphia has expanded the availability of naloxone, Narcan. It has expanded medicated treatment slots, recovery houses, residential treatment facilities. But the most important weapon in its war against the opioid epidemic? Getting out from behind the desk and taking it to the streets.
Derek and company are just, always are going to be very, very important. In fact, you might say in some ways they're going to be the most important.
Sometimes folks need to be confronted with somebody who's been there. How therapeutic is that when I say, hey, I was homeless living in the street. Hey, I went to jail. I slept in every shelter. Who's going to believe you with evidence?
Evidence? Ford's got it in spades. Scars from stabbings, a gunshot wound, wisdom. Gleaned from years of bad choices, beginning in the 6th grade.
I smoked a cigarette with some guys because I wanted to fit in. Listen to this word here, progression. 7th grade, pills. 8th grade, cocaine. 9th grade, alcohol. 10th grade, everything.
Progression, how we got here. Ford and Cruz have never seen it this bad, and they lay the blame squarely at the feet of prescription opioids that hook you and have drug dealers chomping at the bit to lure you in, leave you twisting in the wind.
Then they said, you know what the antidote for that is? A $10 bag of heroin.
It's a lot cheaper.
Here we are. Here we are. I can't pay $80 for an oxycodone pill.
This is your hood?
Yeah, this is born and raised. I love it here.
Cruz and Ford pound these streets every day, battling addiction with compassion. Education, treatment. They're working for the city as its frontline warriors. But for these two, this is their calling.
If God saved me from the horrors of addiction, sometimes you gotta understand what your assignment is. Sometimes you really gotta understand what your assignment is.
Dead from an overdose, leaving this man up all night, struggling with his stark reality. Just like his brother, but now ready for help with crews pointing the way.
We've been through so much, and God was just preparing us to do what we do now.
Coaxing. Prodding.
Your responsibility now is, Rick, I'm going to call a lady, and then
Yeah.
Leading the way.
so I still make 12-step meetings with almost 27 years. I still, because I know what I suffer from. I ain't drug proof by a long shot.